Dear Patriots, before the news starts, please subscribe to our patriotic channel by clicking the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up to this video. Don't forget to leave your opinion below in the comments section. Share the news on Facebook and Twitter so you friends see it. Thank you.
Accused rapist Bill Clinton just congratulated Doug Jones, people ripped him apart. The Democratic Party built a successful smear campaign out of attacking Republican Senate candidate Roy Moore in his area of greatest advantage over them, his morality. They were unfortunately able to neutralize Moore from focusing the election on his values by letting fly absurd stories about him feeling up young girls. After Democratic candidate Doug Jones won the election, he was congratulated by members of the party elite. In an obvious example of just how hypocritical the Democrats are, Jones received warm praise from accused rapist Bill Clinton right after destroying Moore's reputation by calling him a sex predator. Shameless ex-President Clinton, who had sexual relations with a college intern inside the White House's Oval Office, tweeted to Jones, "Congratulations, Doug Jones. You were a great U.S. attorney, and you ran a terrific campaign. You deserve this win. It's a win for the people of Alabama." Bill's wife Hillary Clinton, who helped Bill gain and keep his power by shaming and slandering the many women who accused Bill of sexual misconduct, also tweeted, "Tonight, Alabama voters elected a senator who will make them proud. And if Democrats can win in Alabama, we can, and must, compete everywhere. Onward." These two tweets drew laughs from Americans sane enough to see this extreme hypocrisy for what it is. Posted one Twitter user in response, "This is beyond parody. Alleged rapist number 1 congratulates avowed liberal for victory over alleged rapist number 2. Decent folks suddenly forget they were decent now that they got their win and do not care about alleged rapist number 1's accusations anymore. We see it's all political." Another commented, "Oh dear God, Bill, you are the very last person who should make a response here. You were caught red-handed and lied. Please keep your mouth closed and your pants on for the sake of your family if you care, though you have proved they are not valuable to you already. Do you agree with them about Bill and Hillary?" Charles Barkley eviscerates CNN for giving Lavar Ball airtime. "You have no talent." Lavar Ball first made headlines after President Trump rescued his son from being sent to Chinese prison for 10 years. Ball refused to thank the president and instead insulted him. CNN loved this and invited him on air to publicly insult the president. NBA's Charles Barkley attacked Lavar Ball and CNN for giving him a platform. "I just feel sadness at the media. CNN, ESPN, has given this guy a platform. He represents everything that is bad about sports. It's all about him. I just feel bad for those kids," said Barkley. "Everybody talking about how he might be a good father, this and that. No, he's not. He's just exploiting his kids. He's all about big baller brand. He has no foreseeable talent. He's trying to make money on his kids. And I just feel sadness for those kids because they're going to do whatever he tells them to do," said Barkley. "I just don't like the guy at all, plain and simple. And don't tell me he's a good father. Just because you exploit your kids, trying to make money because you have no talent, that does not make you a good father. That makes you exploiting your kids," said Barkley. "And I don't like the guy at all. And I wish they would quit putting him on television, because he has no talent whatsoever," said Barkley. "Do you think he's right?" And Coulter exposes the shocking reason she secretly wanted Moore to lose. Roy Moore suffered a tragic lose at the hands of Doug Jones. However, conservative firebrand Ann Coulter revealed that this is what she wanted to happen the whole time. Coulter is a huge fan of President Trump, so this is shocking news to some. Coulter explains why. Trump should have endorsed Brooks in the primary, but he endorsed Senator Majority Leader Mitch McConnell's pro-amnesty candidate, Luther Strange, on the advice of his son-in-law. Because who knows Alabama politics better than Jared Kushner? I guess we can scratch the expression, as goes Kushner, so goes Alabama, writes Coulter. The good news is, even with the media carrying on 24/7 about Moore being a child molester and pedophile, the election was still a nail-biter. I salute the good people of Alabama and admire their contempt for the media, writes Coulter. But, otherwise, Moore's loss is good news for patriotic Americans. First of all, the media would have set up tents outside Moore's Senate office around the clock, capturing his every utterance, so they could broadcast anything stupid he said and demand that all Republicans defend it or disavow it, she writes. Most important, now Mo Brooks can run in 2020 and return the seat to a respectable Alabamian who is rock solid on the most important issue. Everyone who screwed the pooch on this one better realize fast, all that matters is immigration. It's all that matters to the country, and it's all that matters for winning elections, she writes. Do you think Ann Coulter is right? Breaking: John McCain's condition just got a whole lot worse. John McCain was diagnosed with brain cancer earlier this year. However, he hasn't let that stop him from going out, voting in favor of Obamacare and more. However, all of a sudden, McCain has been hospitalized. His office released a statement. Senator McCain is currently receiving treatment at Walter Reed Medical Center for normal side effects of his ongoing cancer therapy. As ever, he remains grateful to his physicians for their excellent care, and his friends and supporters for their encouragement and good wishes. Senator McCain looks forward to returning to work as soon as possible, said the statement. McCain's daughter, Meghan, got emotional over her father's condition on a recent segment on The View. This is the hard part. Bear with me, okay? Couldn't get through your book, I tried. Your son, Beau, had the same cancer that my father was diagnosed with 6 months ago. I'm sorry, said Meghan McCain to Joe Biden. I think about Beau almost every day, and I was old, tearing up. I'm sorry that this doesn't get easier, but that you cultivate the tools to work with this and live with this. I know you and your family have been through tragedy that I couldn't conceive of. What would you tell people? It's not about me, it's about everyone, said Meghan McCain. No, 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 no. It is about everyone. One of the things that gave Beau courage, my word, was John. Your dad, you may remember, when you were a little kid, took care of my Beau. Your dad became friends with my Beau. And Beau talked about your dad's courage, not about his illness, but about his courage, responded Joe Biden. I was in pain. Cory Booker exposes how hurt he was by Al Franken resigning. Democratic Senator Cory Booker expressed how sad he was that Al Franken had to resign, just for groping some women. I was in pain the day, described Booker, of the day that Al Franken gave his resignation speech. When it comes to situations like the President of the United States, I mean, come on, there is clear and compelling evidence. There is the President himself speaking towards doing this behavior. There are numbers, over a dozen women that have come forward. And so, that's why I was in pain the day, listening to Al Franken's remarks, said Booker. Because he was right when he talked about the irony of what he is, doing the right thing, and stepping down from his position voluntarily, and you have a President of the United States sitting there where there is a message being sent to Americans, to young men, to young women, that the highest office in the land, a guy sitting there, can get away with doing this behavior. And I find that utterly unacceptable, said Booker. In another interview, Booker called Senator Gillibrand a hero for calling President Trump sexist. When he attacks people like Kirsten Gillibrand, to me, I think it's vile and despicable, but Kirsten is a person who defends and speaks and stands up heroically for others that are being demeaned and degraded. He's blowing hot air on somebody that's gonna thrive, no matter what he throws at her, because she's doing righteous work, said Booker. Joe Biden accuses President Trump of dumbing down the nature of conversation. Joe Biden visited The View and attacked President Trump for his tweets against Senator Kirsten Gillibrand. Lightweight Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, a total flunky for Chuck Schumer and someone who would come to my office begging for campaign contributions not so long ago, and would do anything for them, is now in the ring fighting against Trump. Very disloyal to Bill and crooked used. Tweeted President Trump. The media immediately took Trump's comment in a sexual way. Mika Brzezinski said that it was literally sexual harassment. Joe Biden said that these tweets dumb down the nature of conversation. Wow. Let's take him, which is hard to do, I'm not being facetious, at his word that he would say the same thing about men. The idea that the president is so tone deaf not to understand how that phrase relative to a woman with his record, it almost doesn't matter. First of all, I think it's disgusting, said Biden. Our children are listening. Look, our leaders use the kinds of language that is used so often today. We not only dumb down the nature of the conversation, but we allow the seamy side of society to act as if it had a legitimate place, said Biden. I just hope there's some movement across the board here in raising the quality and tone of the discussion, said Biden.